Hi everybody, my name is David, and very quickly I would like to know, have anyone gone to Mexico lately or plan to go party during spring break, party with some friends?
Yes.
Well, honestly, I just recommend you guys stay home. Why? A lot of you guys have heard over the past couple of years the crisis that America has been encountering by the drugs and cartels, and all those killings and executions that have been existing over the past decades. Honestly, me as an individual, I personally recommend you guys to stay. Why? It's just not the right place to be in due to corruption. There's no one that can be trusted in there. The violence, the cruelty that you witness, because of my experiences, it's just been very horrible for my family. And as I prolong this speech, I'm going to explain to you guys why. Okay, as I did a little bit of research on my article from LA Times, it was by Kent Ellingwood on December 16, where he had stated that over 12,000 executions occurred in 2010, which is pretty disgusting. And if you guys think about it, I did some little math, and it said if it's 12,000 executions, that's roughly around every 40 minutes there'll be an execution, which is pretty crazy, guys. Don't you guys think? And actually, what's funny for me is that the president had always said that. Well, he's always giving these speeches to the public, to the citizens, saying that Mexico is becoming a better place, more secure, which I totally believe is not, since I did some statistics. Well, I did some more research from past years. Online, it said that there was roughly about 8,000, which incremented by 42%. So it just shows there's no peace pretty soon. And the Mexican drug war has become a very, very major issue, dealing with those drug cartels that are fighting amongst each other. And not just them, they are the ones that are dying, also young, innocent people, kids. It's very, very tough. And I also did this other research. Recently, I read this article by Tracy Wilkinson from LA Times as well, on January 19, 2011, which just beginning this year, there was a gruesome finding of 25 people executed in Acapulco. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that place, but it's a very nice place in Mexico where people, very famous Hollywood stars go and have a fun time. And apparently in Acapulco, they had just mentioned there was 25 people killed, with 15 of them had their heads, 15 of them had their head pulls off. All right, just had to cut them off. Hey, thank you, man. Okay, and it shows people are just terrified. Dealing with this drug dealing, it also shows there's proof of tourists has decreased terribly. People are just scared now. No one wants to go. And I want to share a little experience of mine. Apparently, this last Christmas break, I was planning to go visit my family members in Sinaloa, which is it's a state of Mexico, which is about 15 hours from here. And I remember getting a phone call from my cousins, hey, it wasn't Spanish, I'm gonna translate. It was hey, your cousin, we need to come by, have fun, have a good time over here in Christmas, it's a party all night long. And I had told them, I was pretty much ready, prepared, settled my luggage and everything. And apparently, a week after that, I get a phone call from my aunt, which stated that he was killed. It sucks. It kind of sucks, but it's just life. It's just how life is for them. Those drug dealers, they get involved to that when they find poverty, when they have there's no jobs. I know it's wrong, but that's the only mind they have set for the family to prosper, and it just really sucks, And because of that, I'm just now terrified. I'm just scared of Mexico, and hopefully in the future something's more resolved. I actually really consider U.S. invading Mexico. that would be my best suggestion, because Mexico seems like it's just horrible. The government's not dealing with these drug traffickers at all. They're saying they're taking care of Mexico, everything's under control, but honestly, I don't see no progress. And in conclusion, I just recommend you guys stay at your guys' house. Don't go to Mexico. Hopefully, let's see when President Calderon declares the war finished, done, over, which I think is going to take a long time. And thanks, guys.